Regardsman here, and so I'll be talking about a heavy bolt rifle build for the tactical class in Space Marine 2 patch 13. Now, the main idea behind this build is using the heavy bolt rifle for horde clear and our heroic plasma pistol and power gladius for single target burst damage. Now, the variant I've chosen here on the heavy bolt rifle is the firepower version because for the most part, barring like one perk, I will be going for like body shot damage here with a bit of a headshot emphasis. So because of that, I do want the firepower version here, but to be honest, you could really pick whatever you want. It doesn't matter that much. Like if you want ammo, you can definitely do that, or you can take like the heroic one if that's like something you want to do instead. Now for the perk tree here, I do start off with the perk Headhunter first. Headshots deal 10% more damage, moving here into the perk Adamant Hunter. When your health is below 30%, headshots will deal 25% more damage. The main reason I go up here is for the bonus headshot damage. I will say if you want to go down the bottom row for like full ammo and things like cleaving fire or remote threat, you can definitely do that. I just want like a flat headshot buff here with the occasional like damage nuking buff on this one. Next perk here is fast reload over here into the perk able reload, and then I pick up the perk headhunter into the perk tactical precision. Headshots will deal 20% more damage, non-headshot damage decreases by 10%. This perk will lower your damage on your body shots, but in patch 13 the bolters have a 30% buff to body shot damage anyways, and also we have the perk here crack and penetrator rounds for another 50% buff, so you're really not losing too much here, and it still definitely hits pretty damn hard in those body shots even with this perk, and the headshot damage is pretty nice. Next perk here is Great Might over here into the perk Recoupment. Killing a Majorist or higher enemy with a headshot with weapon restores an armor segment. The cooldown is 15 seconds. A 15-second restoration on armor is super nice in this game. You'll trigger this perk all the time, and keep in mind, you can trigger Recoupment on enemies that are currently in an executable state. So like, if you put a Tyranid Warrior into red, you can just shoot their head and blow it up, and trigger this perk effect from long range, so a really good option there. Next perk here is Rapid Health. When your health is below 30%, killing 7 enemies rapid succession restores health by 10%. This is very easy to pull off on a crack and penetrator round build because killing 7 enemies or like 7 Hormigons, cultists especially, is super damn easy, and this keeps you above like one-shot breakpoints in this game. Or like, let's say for example, if you are a tech marine or a tactical, you are pretty squishy in Space Marine 2, and being below 30% HP at like that 10-15% range, that's super dangerous for you, so getting above that is super nice and prevents you from just having to use stims and stuff like that. Next perk here is Perpetual Penetration, and the final perks are Divine Might for a 10% buff and Extended Magazine for a bit more ammo capacity. And that's pretty much all there is for the heavy bolt rifle. Now, for the heroic plasma pistol, this weapon is kind of cracked right now, especially on tactical, because tactical has a ton of damage in Space Marine 2, and also there is like a bugged perk interaction with crack and penetrator rounds where like anytime you swap to a bolter weapon, whatever like shots are going out will get the bonus 50% here, which is kind of busted. That'll probably be fixed in like the next couple hot fixes, but to be honest, I'm not sure if that will be fixed because they haven't really fixed it yet for multiple patches now, and this perk is kind of just super bug prone. But that being said, even without that in mind, this is a very powerful weapon, and we are going to be building for pure damage on a single shot. So number one, we take Plasma Collection into the perk here, Rapid Cooling, Plasma Collection again, Divine Might for a 10% damage buff. Then I pick up Blast Radius, Perpetual Velocity, the perk here, Plasma Collection again, and another Blast Radius perk, and the final perk is Retaliation for a 25% damage buff on a perfect dodge for 10 seconds. Now, since we are using a Power Gladius as well, sometimes it'll be perfect dodging to just farm Agile Strike charges here, and you also get like that 25% buff on your overcharged plasma pistol, which is super nice to just like damage nuke some random enemies. So for that reason, pretty strong option. Now for the melee weapon, I do take a Power Gladius, mainly so we can one-shot a boss, because that is something this weapon can do on the tactical class, and for that reason we'll be building around it today. So first up, I take Perpetual Strength over here into the perk Kinetic Energy, then we grab the perk here, Perpetual Strength again, into the perk Heavy Onslaught. Heavy attacks with this weapon deal 15% more melee damage. Now this will affect your Shadow Stab charge up attack, so a really good option to have on this build. And then we pick up the perk here, Reeling Blow, up into the perk Tide of Battle, Shoulder Bash, because I think the lunging attack with Shoulder Bash is way better than Distance Stab. And the final perk here is a Terminus Slayer, because we are using this knife to kill bosses. Now the thing that allows the Power Gladius to one-shot a boss in Space Marine 2 is that you have the heroic perk effect here, Agile Strike. After a perfect dodge, the next melee attack deals 120% more damage, can be stacked up to 3 times. Now, despite the perk description not telling you this, there's actually a lingering effect for 1 second after the initial attack using this charge. So you'll get like that 360% bonus here with your shadow stab for 1 second after. So for example, let's say that you shadow stab a guy and you get like the massive burst damage from the stack and you don't like instantaneously kill them, you can still go into like a skull crusher and have that bonus active, which can usually hit a breakpoint to like actually kill them anyways on the boss fight. So really good for that and very powerful weapon. Now for the perk tree, we do take the perk here, crack and penetrate rounds first, bolt weapons penetrate one more enemy, and non-headshot damage increased by 50%. This just makes your horde clear disgusting on this weapon, and honestly, it helps out with things like Enlightened Zangors as well, because usually their heads are pretty small or zipping around, and being able to shoot multiple of them and penetrate them while they're like flying in a line is pretty strong. Now, for the next perk here, I do take Heightened Vigor. After a perfect time parry, block, or dodge, you deal 10% more melee and gun strike damage. Do not lose control from heavy hits, cannot be knocked back for 10 seconds. This is just a nice quality of life perk and also helps out breakpoints on the Power Gladius. I will say though, if you feel more comfortable, you can take Relentless Pursuit or Versatility, but getting like smacked around does kind of suck in this game, so Heightened Vigor is just fun to play with. Next perk here is Emperor's Vengeance to solve our ammo economy, because without this perk, you will run out of ammo on your firepower bolt rifle here, so definitely pick this up. Next perk here is Aligned Aim. Range damage increases by 15% for all team members. You don't really need this perk. You could take Secure Stockpile if you wanted to. It is definitely better, or like even Transhuman Physiology if you really want to do that. But on this build, this will help out both our Heroic Plasma Pistol and our Heavy Bolt Rifle here, so pretty good option overall. Next perk here is Vital Data. Scanning Extremis or Terminus level enemy restores Auspex scan charge by 50%. A 50% reduction in your cooldown of an Extremis and Terminus scan is super valuable in this game, because this allows you to actually get like multiple Auspexes out during a boss fight, especially in solo sometimes, so really good for damage nuking, and like half the time you're going to be Auspex scanning an Extremis and Terminus anyways, so definitely pick this up. The next two perks I grab are for boss nuking, which is Precise Calibration and Concentrated Fire. These two perks together make your Auspex scan bonus come out to like a total of a 300% damage increase to your next attack, and that is how you one-shot on the Power Gladius, because for example, if you stack up all 3 charges of this weapon on a perfect dodge, and then do a double charge shadow stab into an Auspex scan, which is actually way more practical in this game than you might think, you'll just one-shot the boss. Like, there are a lot of times in this game where a boss will like stand around and just like eat shit, and for that reason this perk is super good. And also just in general, the bosses in Space Marine 2, they have like a lot of downtime in some of their attacks, or like things like the Hellbrood Slam, they'll charge up, you can like stay right outside of the range and like go back in with an Auspex scan and just one-shot them from that. So a really good option for you, and a Concentrated Fire and Precise Calibration are super strong for that reason. Now, this is a difficult perk for some players to use, because you really need to know the actual moveset of the boss enemies in the game to like get the full benefit from this one. So for example, when you're trying to Auspex a boss with Concentrated Fire, you want to use it on a Neurothrop that is screaming, a Carnifex that has rammed a wall, or a Hellbrute that is currently slamming his hammer, because all of those will prevent movement from them, and it'll be like the perfect opportunity to put this on them. So a very powerful option for that. Final perk here is Radiant Impact. A melee finisher additionally deals significant AoE damage at a 10-meter radius. The cooldown is 90 seconds. So this perk is still god tier in Space Marine 2. It's currently bugged in like the patch 13.1 hotfix, but that'll probably be fixed in the future, and either way, this perk is incredible. The only problem with it right now is the visual bug, but like the perk is fully functional, and it will one-shot Majoras in a 10-meter radius. It will do significant damage to Extremis. It will save your life all the time. Hell, sometimes this thing saves your life against Minoras, because it will trigger on a Minoras like lunging grab, and because of that, all the other ones around you will just die. So a really powerful perk, and a 90-second cooldown that is used pretty much off cooldown all the time is incredible in this game. Just keep in mind with Radiant Impact that the explosion will occur the moment you hit the execute button. So like the explosion occurs on the input, which means if you were like 5 meters away from an enemy and you hit the E button, or like whatever it is on your controller, that is where the explosion occurs while you're running in. So like it won't go like on the actual execute itself. Just keep that in mind. Now for the prestige perk slot here, we do take Acuity first, into the perk Skilled Supplier, Resilience for more stim HP, and the final perk is Fortitude for health increase of 15%, because really on tactical, The only good perk combo here is like Acuity, Skill Supplier, Resilience, and Fortitude, and if you're not taking a Vulture, you take like Spare Power or like maybe Second Look, and that's pretty much all there is to it, because these four here are just way too good for like 99% of content in Space Marine 2, and because of that, you pretty much always pick them up. And that is all there is for the Heavy Bolt Rifle here, guys. Hopefully this build guide helped you. If you like content like this, subscribe for more, and as always, thank you for watching. Take it easy. Bye.
Well, it's not right in my hip part of it. I thought the ball was just damage enough.
Fresh magazine. Brothers, move. The water saps us. Feel this grotesque corruption. Stop them started from rallying fresh warriors. Come. End this sport! There will be more foes to overcome! And we will! Now we fight unburdened. No holding back. Forms and weakens all that touch it. Traitorous scum! Stir. Inserting rounds. Remove that spearman! Fresh magazine. Commencing Auspex.
Unfortunate.
Let us crush his helmet back. Fresh cartridge. Sanctified Marines. No quarter granted to these profane fighters. Activating Auspex for Hunt. Corruption.
Oh, they're dead.
Well done! The spearman lies slain. The Codex demands it. Keep going forward.
Whatever the heretics desire inside this facility, we shall deny them.
Authorization accepted. Invoking rights of unsealing. Estimated duration, unknown. Warning, the Xenos biosignatures converging in this position.
Defensive positions, brothers. We hold this ground.
What makes the auto bolt rifle so bad over other bolt guns? It's a terrible perk tree. It has a god awful perk tree. It's like really its problem. Very limited. There we go.
Reload.
This fucking map is so good. Gotta say.
Fresh magazine.
Entry clear. The Thousand Sons will regret leaving us here.
Ow, ow,
The host of madness facing everyone.
ow. Aimlin says, first time watching live, bro. You're impressive. Have hats to you and what you do for this community. Do you like tutorials or builds? Or do you do like tutorials or builds? Yes, I do. I do indeed. Many builds, many tutorials in this game. On top of just like other stuff and a bunch of 40k shit too. Thank you very much for the $5, man. I appreciate that.
And purge any remaining data, sealed or otherwise. The traitors cannot recover even a fragment. Deny the Thousand Sons everything. We will see it done, Captain.
The Corpse Emperor's loyal hounds alive. Still tasting shadows you cannot comprehend. The true sweets will shatter your obedient minds. The beast will die in ignorance.
He also does random reruns without saying shit and confuses everyone. Definitely never on YouTube. I don't think I've never ever done a rerun on YouTube. It's only Twitch. And it's only confusing if you can't read. Because any rerun on Twitch will have a rerun tag on it.
Become a beast, die like a beast. There is no going backwards.
But yeah.
That's a storm bolter. That's dangerous.
Whatever foul entity serves, it's back. Traitorous scout. Thousand sons, the filthy sorcerers.
The US military, at least the army, only requires to read a 7th grade level. I feel like a 7th grader could read a tag, surely.
Fresh magazine.
That's also only on Twitch, so like I don't know why you're complaining about that on YouTube of all things.
Keep them off guard. Arrogance and ambition.
Was a joke, not complaining? That's fair, dude. I have had people actually complain about that. Sorry, bro. I mistook your I misinterpreted your words in the text. I am but a humble 11. We're 11 hours in. My brain may be a little cooked. You know what else is cooked? This boss fight. Oh god, this X-ray shit. Bright root marines. I want to get rid of these guys first. That body shot damage.
Fresh magazine.
There must have been some like hormigons for this guy to body. He's out there killing hormigons right now. A good stream. Gonna put space to myself now. Hell yeah, dude. Dude, this whole boss area is bugged. So, for reasons like that. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay, whatever that was. Get me out of here. What is this boss doing? So he'll spawn up there, and then he'll teleport over here. He's like, that's the payment you take for getting to kill all the ads. That's all the HP you would have lost. Let me take that back for a second. Do it.
Put down the foul dog. Inserting rounds. The Shangon is reduced to a stain on the battlefield. Administering stingers. Let us not repel me back. Fresh magazine. May you find no rest in darkness, heretic.
Warning. The data board remains sealed. The cogitator array suffers affliction.
Is Bulwark still bugged? Yes.
The active console.
It's going to be bugged until 13.2, the hotfix. Probably be like next week.
The Omnissiah guides the faithful to truth.
Spread out and find the faulty machine.
It's a really sharp knife. Yeah, it actually has a molecular, what they call them.
Console restored.
They have it's a power, they call it the Power Gladius for a reason, because it has the same energy sheath around it that the power swords do that separates molecular bonds. The Eldarius, so humanity and the Imperium, they have some really powerful ones beyond the ones we see in a game like this. These are just the ones we can still make. We used to have some pretty epic ones.
Viridian, we are registering a significant warp energy spike inside Nozick's laboratory. Reach the lab and eliminate the heretics. Do not allow their ritual to reach completion.
As you command, Captain. Viridian en route. Because it fears our advance.
I don't know if you one-shot that Hellbrute, because the Power Gladius is like that. An Auspex game.
The Codex demands it.
Just casually splitting Adam with a knife. Exactly. Tactile visual still bugged? Yes, everything in that video until 13.2 will probably be bugged. And there's an update in 13.2, I'll make a video for that too.
The warp deforms and weakens all that touch it. Reloading. Remove that spearman from the battle. Rearm. That fish on their coffin. Let us finish this. The Shangar is reduced to a stain on the battle. Fresh cartridge. Sorcerer's heretics are run no more. Scanning. Let us crush and execute that one. Let it summon aid. Arrogance and ambition. Launching frag grenade. Unnecessary, but he remains superiority. Arresting runners. Spare not a single warp-singing wretch. Keep going forward. Look into the gate.
The taint of corruption grows stronger.
We approach the source.
The floating islands will carry us. Let us move.
Pack a little more bite. said heresy. Speak now.
Forward progress.
Crush the ravenous brood beneath our
The lab is within sight. We are close.
It is our duty to end these horrors. All murder, pay a high dollar. Terminate that perversion of life. The Emperor's grace smiles. Reload. Unleashing frag grenade. Ammunition here. You failed that ultra. Your hell. Fresh cartridge. A victory for the Emperor.
Up, Big Hawk, what's up? Steve, what is good? Steve, they got a big old drops campaign this month, so this shit goes till June 11th, which means I'm actually trapped in this chair for the next 2 weeks. This is where I die, dude.
Shinos hunter stalks us. The foe was back.
I die in the Herman Miller chair.
We must use the island, brothers.
My mind is steel against this grotesque corruption. That's what's calling themselves for. No, our enemy brings forth foul kind. That silence tuning.
We must use the island, brothers.
Silence that spearman cracking beaks. Well done. The spearman lies slain. Fresh magazine.
He's not how to get up or the channel will end exactly, you understand? Thanks, Quad.
Our primary objective lies behind this entrance.
gentle, ever faithful. Can you hear them? The precious dove, shrieking as their souls are healing. Enjoy much more. Into our sister. Wastes away.
No holding back now. Follow me through.
The Cadians hold on. Let us not fail them. Our path is clear. Endless. The eyes power the prisons. Take them out. What is it to be a space marine?
It is to be death.
What is it to be death?
It is to be the destroyer, the end of all things. The Zangor's opposition has ended in death.
Aim? Really not. How many rounds can he waste? Find out. There
Glory to the Imperium! Terminator advance! Execute that one! Lest it summon aid! Who says terror? Speak now! Arrogance and ambition to die. Reload! Our adversary wishes to renew their assault. Deny them!
Cadians, you are liberated. Do your duty.
Your heresy! Pack a little more bite! Send the spearman back to its master!
Another ward forms.
I wrestle with inner corruption. Rearm.
Guardsman freed. Now we press the attack. Brothers, seize the altar. We shut this rift down together.
I haven't played a few patches. What challenge do you suggest we play in solo absolute? I would say you'd want to play.
Brothers, the altar. We must take it.
Bulwark or Vanguard.
Let us see which fails first. Your ammunition or your brittle minds. Behold the host, a changer of ways. We do not tire.
Sorcerer's presence recedes. Keep fighting. Nearly there, brothers. Together. The odds matter not, brothers. We fight as one until victory is ours. The altar is exposed. Strike it down. Viridian, Auspex confirms the rift is collapsing. Heretic warp signatures are dissipating across the battlefield. Exemplary work. Return to the Resilient. Have the Cadians follow. Their exposure to the warp was significant. They will be detained for inquisitorial assessment. May the Inquisition find them untainted.
Oh yeah, I watch your vids and content regularly. Got a second tuned in for some Twitch drops too. Hell yeah, welcome in, brother. This is the spot to be for all Twitch drops for every Space Marine 2 campaign. Just go for diabolical hours in this game. You know, I watched myself to get my own Twitch drops. Ain't that something?